Hello YouTube, today I'm at Champion Buick GMC taking a look at this 2021 GMC Sierra Elevation. This particular one is the crew cab model with the 5.3 liter V8 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. The exterior color is a very nice dark brown, and it does have black accents which look very, very nice. Starting off up front, you're going to have the full LED light package, including full LED headlights as well as fog lights, and then the legendary signature C-style LED accent lights. Right here we have your blacked out GMC logo, black vertical tow recovery hooks, which I prefer over Chevy's horizontal ones. Coming around to the side, we have a minimalist fender flare to protect against rock chips and corrosion. Down here we have a general grabber on a black GMC wheel. I believe the tire size is a 275/60 R20. Splash guards are included from the factory with this guy. Black cab length running boards. Chevy also does this thing where they include a thicker coat of paint. I believe a subscriber reached out to me and called it rock guard or chip guard, and that's actually designed to be a tougher coat of paint to protect against rock chips and then eventually corrosion, which is very cool, especially living up in the northern climate where they use salt everywhere. You have your elevation badge right here. 5.3 liter V8 badge is right there as well. Black mirror cap. This vehicle does have the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from any of the four doors. Beautiful brown again on this vehicle. 4x4 badge. Standard halogen taillights. This is the newer generation bumper step. As you can see, I am wearing composite toe boots, and I can fit my whole boot in there very easily. Previous generation had a very difficult time. It was a very small little step, so guys with big work boots had a hard time getting into the step to get into the bed. Starting out at the bottom, we have your 4-pin and 7-pin connectors right here. Your Sierra badge, as well as your blacked out GMC. Elevation badges right there. Your LED backup light slash trailer hitch light for hooking up in low light conditions. Backup camera is right there, and then your traditional tailgate release is right there as well. Coming around to this side, we're going to have your capless fuel fill port. You're going to have your front splash guards and your rear splash guards on both of the rear wheels, which is very cool. Up top over here you have the third brake light with integrated wing. This wing is actually designed to push air over the bed even if you don't have a tonneau cover, so that way you don't have that swirl and vortex creating drag, hurting fuel economy. So it's actually pretty cool that they included that. And then lastly, you're going to have a blind spot mirror on the driver's side. So overall, pretty cool looking truck. I like the dark brown with the black accents, and then again, the LED lights just make it look that much more aggressive. Let's take a closer look at the interior. Starting off on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, I want to point out this beautiful wood-looking trim that continues throughout the interior. You've got all of your window controls right here. The driver's side window is automatic up and down, and then in front of that we have all the mirror controls for the vehicle. Over here we have the mode selector. Flick it to the left, you go to trailer mode. Flick it to the right and you go to sport mode. Flick it to the right again and you go to off-road mode. Below that we have your transfer case selection, auto, 2 high, 4 high, and then this is your terrain mode. Under that we have the fog light button, the cargo lamp button indicated again by the amber LED light, your dimmer switch for the interior cluster lighting, and then the exterior lighting controls. Right here we have your push button electronic parking brake. Coming up to the instrument cluster, we have your tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, various gauges in the middle, and then under those gauges you have a very nice LCD display. Coming back to the steering wheel, very nice soft leather wrap steering wheel that is heated, indicated by the amber LED right here. Cruise control buttons are right over here. On this side we have your hands-free call buttons, as well as the control pad for the center LCD display. Traditionally, you can do left and right. However, if you want to go up and down, you're going to have to use this as a scroll wheel. And then when you want to select what you want to go into, just simply push in on the scroll wheel. Just like most GM products, this has a seek or scan rocker on the back of the left side of the steering wheel and a volume rocker on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. Coming up over here, we have a shallow storage tray for miscellaneous items such as pens or pencils closest to the windshield. Deeper storage tray closer to the passengers. That brings us to the touchscreen display. Very responsive, high definition touchscreen display. Does have navigation as an option, as well as a 4G LTE connection, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can also control the camera from here as well. And then your trailer light setup. So if you're hooking up a trailer to this vehicle, click onto this. It'll go through a pre-trip checklist. Check your lights, so you don't need two people to do that. Remind you to air up your tires and rotate your tires. That way you're ensured to have a safe, successful trip. Below that, we have all the physical buttons for the audio for the touchscreen display. And then below that, we have the physical buttons for the dual zone climate control of the vehicle. Under that, we have your heated seat and seat back for driver and passenger. Push button start is right over here. Automatic start stop is on or is off by default. This button right here will lower the tailgate. I'm up on a hill, so I don't know if it'll lower. Oh, there we go. Cool. Lowered. This is your hazard light button. Traction control off. This button will open all 4 windows simultaneously. The window sticker is actually on a window right now and I don't want to risk ripping it, so I will not push that button. Integrated trailer brake control right here. USB-C, USB, and a 12-volt outlet. Coming back to this center jump seat / armrest, you've got 2 cup holders right here, as well as a storage tray here, and a cutout for a smartphone here. Open this up, giving us access to a storage bin with miscellaneous storage compartments right here. If you want to access the 6th jump seat, you're going to pull up on this black lever. It will lock into place, and then you also have storage underneath the seat as well. Once you're done using it as a seat, you can pull on this little string right here. It will unlock and you can fold it back down. Here's a closer look at the cloth seats of the vehicle. Pretty straightforward. This vehicle does have the floor liners installed from the factory too, which is very nice. 2 glove boxes. First one is right here. Second one, which is lockable, is right here and is a decent size for this size of truck. Coming up top, you have an unlit vanity for passenger as well as driver. And then you have your LED dome map lights up top, as well as your OnStar SOS buttons right there. And then your rear view mirror is right here. Overall, pretty basic interior. You do have some creature comforts. The heated steering wheel is huge, especially in Michigan. Right now it's just shy of 40 degrees and it was snowing a little bit earlier, so having a heated steering wheel is very nice. And then also having a heated seat and having an option to just turn the heated back portion of the seat on. I love that. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at the back and see how much legroom we have. Before I get in, I want to point out these seats do fold up, giving you access to under seat storage. The floor liners go underneath the front seat and a little bit underneath the rear seat, and there is a lip right here, as you can see, keeping fluids and mud and stuff right here and not all over the carpet. Getting up and in is very easy. With the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 8 to 10 inches of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. I am 5'11" for reference. Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. Down here we have 2 vents for the rear passengers, which is always appreciated. 2 USB ports, 12-volt outlet right here. Something I did not point out when I was up front, the headliner does have kind of a cutout in it for taller customers, which is awesome. Same with the back seats. I'm almost 6 feet tall, so a taller person can definitely be comfortable back here. Up top, you got your LED dome map lights, as well as integrated hanger hooks on both passenger and driver side. Coming to the center seat, it does have a fold down cup holder / armrest. And then this truck also has the in-seat storage on both driver and passenger side. I do have pretty big hands, and I can fit pretty much my whole hand all the way back in here to about the middle of the center seat. So you do have a decent amount of storage in these seats, which is pretty cool. Overall, decent amount of room back here. These cloth seats are surprisingly comfortable, and I do have enough leg room to where I can be comfortable on a long car ride. Let's take a look at the bed now. So there's actually a couple ways to open the tailgate on this vehicle. The first way is with the key fob. You'll push the button twice, it'll lower. Second way is with the button I had previously pushed when I was showing you the interior. And then the third way is the traditional way. You're gonna come up to this button, push it, and it'll automatically lower for you. Now this guy does have a spray-in bed liner from the factory, which is very cool. 3 tie-down points in each corner for a total of 12 tie-down points, which I believe is class leading. You also have your LED bed lights on both driver and passenger sides. And if you look closely too, the sides of the bed on both sides have been pushed out as much as they can, maximizing the bed space and cargo space, which again, I believe is class leading. So very cool. Even though this is assisted, it's not that heavy. I'll take 2 fingers and I'll close it and you're good to go. Let's take a closer look at that window sticker. So here's a window sticker for this vehicle. I understand you may not be able to see it because of the tint, so I'll go over some key features. Again, this is a 2021 Sierra 1500 4-wheel drive Crew Cab Elevation Edition. The exterior color is brownstone metallic. This has a 5.3 liter Ecotec Generation 3 V8 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment is in this rectangle right here for a standard vehicle price of $48,000 even. Your optional equipment is going to be right here. Most notably, there is a $1,395 upcharge for the 5.3 liter V8 and a $1,095 for the Elevation Black package. The total vehicle price or MSRP of this vehicle is $53,400. Your fuel economy rating is right here. This vehicle is rated at 16 miles per gallon city, 22 miles per gallon highway for a combined fuel economy rating of 19 miles per gallon. I'd like to give Champion Buick GMC a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle specifically, or any of the 2021 Sierra 15, 25, or 3500s, they are getting a lot of inventory on their lot right now. So I will be leaving all of the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.